Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 11.3.5, and where we left off, we'd completed the Anschluss and we'd taken the Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia. We'd also managed to get in, what country was it that we managed to get in? Did we? Oh, Bulgaria. Bulgaria also joined the faction, and we're not that far away from getting the kind of nations over here as well. So it's interesting because Turkey is kind of moving, or has moved in our direction, and I want to start thinking about how we would position troops in Turkey and Saudi Arabia to best strike at the Allies. And I think we're in a relatively good position to kind of do that. We can get our pieces in place and then think about how we want to do things. Now, Afghanistan now has a low enough neutrality to the point where the only thing keeping it away from us is alignment, and they're heading in our direction, which is good. Iran, similarly, they're only a little bit away from us now, so we should be fairly close by. So we're really only looking at a few nations now, including Argentina, to get that new lower neutrality bonus going. But yeah, we're definitely making our way over, making some solid progress. And yeah, you're doing a 38 level. Let's get the infantry one going there as well. Want to improve our light infantry as much as possible. And first guild division, sure. And then I want to build some transport craft. So we have 3 over there at the moment. Another 7 would be good, so we've got 2 groups of 5. I think that would be good for our kind of transport needs. And yeah, we do have some upgrades going on over there, which is good. And we can think about putting the rares and things towards the bottom soon, because we do want to cut into that deficit, but it's not the end of the world. In fact, there you go. That's going to take us green, I think. -1. Well, it's not terrible. Especially not when Bulgaria continuously wants to buy supplies. They might as well be a part of the faction. In fact, how far away are they? Well, I can't even see a Bulgaria. Sorry, a Bulgaria. Bloody Belgium. Can't get those two mixed up. They're in completely different parts of Europe. Shocking. So we've got 1 there. And we have the 1 there. We've got 4 there. No neutrality again on nationalist Spain. 28, that's good. And how about you, Argentina? Yeah, you're good as well. We're at 21.27, and I'm going to want to build some submarines soon. Like crude oil. No, I think we'll say no to that one. And are we about to... yeah. So by the end of the month we'll have freed up some more IC. Which is pretty perfect. We're only losing 1.5 a day. And I don't mind trading with South Africa. Pilot training will let run. Ground attack tactics, we can take that off. Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of like operational ones that we do need to get. Like, that is worth saying. Lovely. And Turkey wants to build a submarine, to which I say, be my guest. Okay, we're now producing 72 at home, so it's taken us marginally possible. Good. Marginally favourable, sorry, to what we were previously, so that's good. A little bit of an energy one down there. We only got 3 going here. We've got 3 there. And I don't suppose that you're... yep, the alignment's now in place, so that's good. And I would love it if you guys would hurry up. 25. Okay, not far away. So your alignment's nearly there. Yours is nearly there. Your heading axis as well. So our fruit, or the fruits of our campaign, will soon be paying off. Because a lot of these countries look like they are going to be with us very shortly. I don't need to do that if this is going to continue to build up a little bit. Expand the railroads, a bit of cash, there we go. Okay. And where are we at? So, extremely popular. Spanish state's got the ability for us to drill down their neutrality again. Good. Anywhere else? No, so everywhere else is happy, I think. And we can stop worrying about Saudi, actually, for dragging them towards us, because they're already at it, and we just want to support the ruling party. Okay, good. And nearly 30% via peaceful conquest by strict alignment. And it helps when you get the likes of nationalist Spain kind of moving neatly in your direction as well. Okay, so a little bit of supply bonus. Okay, so do have near 100 IC that we're not properly getting out there, which is not good. But we've got some upgrades going, so that's something. Okay, Italy just triggered their 8 million bayonets. I hope you feel intimidated, world. I know I am. And I'm liking the fact we're about to see an Argentina join. That makes me very happy. Especially when we get a 20% upside. Which means we're doing a full production queue. Now, flotilla-wise, I would love to get some more submarines. I would like to get some coastals as well, because they finish a little tiny bit quicker. So one production run each. And then as well as that, we'll also get a more long-term submarine quota. That looks good with me. Okay, coal liquidation. And we're doing a superiority that's just finished. Let's get a few of those there. And okay, hello Iran. Welcome. So with a friendly Iran in place, that helps us substantially. Because we've now got another oil source coming in our direction. And is Portugal still very close? Yeah, they are. We're just waiting on the bloody nationalists to get them in. And I think Argentina isn't far off either. 18-19, so yeah, not far off at all. And then we can shift the focus to some of the Balkan countries that we have left. Let's do some supply trades with a couple of different countries. Yep, okay, Canada. If you want to buy German supplies, you are more than willing. I'm more than willing to sell them to you. Okay, 2 IC left over there. And those subs will be done in February of 1939. That's good. Infiltration tactics at 34, yeah, that's okay. Managing to be at 28. Yeah, you're not far off. God, we get this weird situation where Poland might even want to join us. Like, they are like uber Axis. Got some horrible Poland going on here in this world. No, don't want us to lower neutrality on you. And how about you, Argentina? No. So Iran, yeah, we can take you off the priority list. So who's left on the priority list? So we're pushing up, yeah, that rise over there. Saudi Arabia is already kind of in our sphere, nearly. Forming another air brigade, another automotive factory, and okay, they're still not at it. Okay, that's fine. And they still won't let us lower neutrality on them. Thank you for that, Spain. Always kind. We don't have any major resources in, I think it's Erfurt. Okay, so we've immediately got back what we had left over. Especially when we have some units and things coming online soon. Okay, money for rares. We will do that with Finland because we're trying to build up relations with them. And I see a Saudi Arabia. Welcome to the faction. So, with the addition of Saudi Arabia, that opens up possibilities. Because if we concentrate forces down here, we can look to cut off the Brits, I think, in a couple of different spots. So, we will have some troops for use in Brazil, and we'll have some troops for use, I think, in Saudi Arabia, stroke Turkey as well. We'll get some mountain units and things to build up that as well. Because it won't take much to build up a little bit of a defense over there. And in fact, we can take the priority off you now. And that's good because that frees up, I would say, about 8 leadership. So where are you at? So 830, 833. So the 33 can go on here. And the 8 can go there. So 36 for the mountain unit training. It's very easy to get level 32 there. Few units there. And then we've got 3 left. doing that. You're there, you're there. Get the next level of industry, and then we're good to go. Okay, so we've got 8 there, that's good. Some there, and then is there anything else? No. So we're just hoping we get Afghanistan now. They're the last one. And they are drifting massively towards us. 28% there. And we might even see Argentina join us as well soon. Because they are not far away. So submarine-wise, we're not far off. In fact, we've got another coastal submarine that we can drill down into here that we need. Okay, good. July 5th. And there's Argentina now. Good. So we've got both of the strongest nations in South America to join us. Some heavy cruisers. Some decent naval assets. Some infantry. Yeah, nothing kind of too whacked out, it must be said. Paraguay more favors the Allies. Uruguay more favors the Axis. Are they guaranteed? Yes, they are. Oh well. But we've got a nice additional front over here with which to do a little bit of damage. So industry, industrial zone, that's fine. So when we get Brazil, Argentina involved, they've got some battleships down here that will help to distract the British Navy, which is good. You know, we like that. So we'll definitely take that on board. And intelligence-wise, we can now remove covert operations and support the ruling party. Take the priority list off. So if we look at spies, so only Italy's got any kind of bias against us at the moment. Everyone else, you know, they're happy to have us on board. So, and National Socialism is thriving in Sweden, ready for us to gloriously take them over. So, who are we really waiting for now? So we've got the support the ruling party here. Spanish state is only covert operations, so not far off. Okay, oil refining at 41, sure. Industrial zone, it's just one that we've just picked up. Get airbase blueprints. And then we can get both of you. Pay a bit of catch up on some techs on this front, because we are lagging a little bit in a couple of places. So mass events, and yeah, we'll let some of those go. We can load neutrality there. They're at 17, so they're not far off now. And then that will get us both. In fact, that's both of them there. Perfect. So, if we invite Spain and give it a day, and invite Portugal. Perfect. So that gets up to 35% of victory points, which is quite good going. So we're waiting on Afghanistan because they're subtly moving their way towards us. Siam pretty close. We don't need to kind of get Romania in that because they're already making their way over. Finland's also looking very close to getting on to us. Now the real question would be, is can we convince Ireland? Because so they don't have the core issue anymore. They're drifting a lot towards us because of relations and proximity. Let's see if we can't shift that in our favour. So yeah, that's sizable. Okay, and then on intelligence, on the intelligentsia side, if I looked for Ireland and I tried to do covert operations to get their neutrality down and bring them towards us, would that be terrible? Because I don't think it would be terrible. At least not for us. So we get nuclear fission, and then, yeah, there's some techs and stuff to get on this front. But that's good. That's good with me. So now we're going to want to do some upgrades and things on the units in Germany and make them combat effective. Okay. I'm quite happy with everything so far, especially because we've got some units that are due out pretty soon. So money for rares. And very high popularity. This international alliance that we're making is extremely popular around the world. What a terrifying thought. What do we feel like this time? I mean, Global Intelligence Headquarters kind of feels a little bit useless now. We could do with maybe a little bit more money, to be honest. So, I kind of want to... Is the movie studio an idea? And why can't we get it? Broadcasting at least 2. Well, we've already got no consumer goods requirements, so I'm going to say, I mean, surpass the pot. What does each one of them get? I always forget. I mean, the finance one might be good. The intelligence one, though, that one gets us a research bonus as well. Unfortunately, it is just the best one. Like in that situation, because the research bonus is useful. As well as the intelligence bonus. Okay, cool. So, some units. Variety of types. You. 4th army, which will then attach into there. So that freed up a little bit of requirement. Not a crazy amount, but just a tiny bit. And then these light armor ones will finish up soon. And so will those armor brigades. Then some of our mountain units will be done. Some of these new ones. Let's have a little look through. Because the question mark becomes, what do we want to bring back and get redone? Because some of them will be immediate grabs. do a little transport mission. Right, production-wise, let's get some liners. So we want at least 7. They don't cost a lot. So we could get 9 and then we have, yeah, a few groups. Let's do that, because they're cheap. Broadcasting, yeah, 1940. And I'd like to get, yeah, those mixed units there. And there's a few 38 techs to get on artillery. That's fine. Okay, 30 late level there. Right, well, it's good that we're so popular. You know, that's gonna net us some more efficiencies and things, which is never a bad thing, in my opinion. And then we're gonna just do a transport mission there with that last infantry unit. And then what do we want to do? So we probably want to make you a motorized. Want to take you out. Yeah. Then you need to get upgraded as well to a motorized. And probably an armored car. So they're all okay. You need to get upgraded. Keep that as a medium. Any garrisons? So, light infantry, and we'll make you a heavy AA, and we'll make you a heavy AA. Light infantry, heavy AA. We want like a series of breakthrough units. Watch trooper, not so much. But you... And then we'll take the heavy artillery out. Okay, that's fine. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so we've got 3 veteran divisions there, that's fine. Another motorized there, like... I wanna tidy that round a little bit more than anything. And then if we don't need to build heavy AA in a few places, that would be really good. Move out the any like heavy units like that. Okay, this feels like a neat little build-up. Because we're converting and changing as we need to. Okay, and we need a brigade of motorized infantry for that particular unit. Okay, do. A lot to do, everyone. And let's move these to the bottom, because I think we're just going to accept that we're going to have a rares deficit in a few spots. And we're going to have another 16 or so IC freed up there, plus another... So another 26 will get freed up. That's not too bad. Okay. Thank you, Hubert. It's appreciated. Military rations advance. And I'm happy to trade all the things listed there. Okay, armor. Yeah, that's fine. So we're doing about 50% of our production budget at the moment. And a lot of this is upgrades. Fair enough. Now these are now somewhat combat effective. And then hopefully we can finish some of those off. Because some of them are not far off. And we are about to get another nudge of IC in the right direction from elsewhere soon, so don't really want to push it. Right, divisional command. Okay, well, that's fine with me. So with the Spanish state, yeah, joining us. We only need to support the ruling party and we can take priority off. So Afghanistan, yeah, we don't need to have priority on you either. So Czechoslovakia still has it because we haven't absorbed them yet. Ireland, we're doing the covert work on now. Portugal, we don't need priority on you. So it's just Sweden, UK, and the Soviets. Okay, that's fine. Right, materials, and then we've got the high density alloys and free man turrets. Take a little bit out of there to do that, as well as I saw free man turret that needs to be got. We'll do all the necessary text that we can. Artillery, yeah, 38 there. And then heavy armor, a few other little armory things to do on here. Money for crude, no. No Mexico, no, no, no. And it does look like we might have some rather interesting stuff coming along over here. Like, if they can... So they've taken Tianan. They need to take Huhot. Hohot. And then what I'm hoping is that some of these industrial production things will lead to other positive movements in a few spots. Giant infrastructure projects, tank destroyer. Okay, Secretary of State for Public Information, 1940, sure. Heavy tank destroyer, or heavy armor, sorry. Postpone, postpone. Okay, then Finland. still making your way over. Where's your... do you have like an ideological similarity? No, it's still favourable elsewhere. Okay. And those are like a light armoured unit. We effectively want to put one armoured brigade with some supporting infantry down in the deserts. Well, 4 divisions at least. And then when the time comes, we can unleash them. Oh, we lost high popularity, that's a shame. Tank radio communications, okay. Okay, and who are we still influencing? So Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Ireland, Romania, Colombia. Is Colombia a realistic get? I don't even know where Colombia is. Are you a realistic get, Colombia? Where is Colombia? Here. Okay, so... No, they're not realistic at all. But they're not being influenced by me, are they? Oh. Oh, they're just aligning to us. Right, okay, that's what it is. There's always something interesting there. What was it? 35, okay. So, yeah, not far off. We're going to do news and politics. And then I can see radios has just finished up. Which means we can get the airplane one. And for us to take over the rest of Czechoslovakia, I can't remember exactly what we need. It might even happen next year. Okay, so we've got the amphibious warfare equipment, so it is just literally the basing. Now, I imagine basing, yes, so we're making some decent progress on that. That should finish relatively quick once we've got it. With a 38 to grab there. And then, yeah, there's some general plain text to get. That's fine. Plate thickness, that's fine. Okay. Quite like the general build-up that we have at the moment. Like, it feels pretty good. Just me, or does the music seem a bit loud? Gonna drop that down a little bit because it's been ringing. Yeah, so we are doing a full production queue. That's good. So we need to put a little bit of emphasis on like units at the moment. No, I don't want to trade anything other than supplies. That'll do perfectly, thank you. And Siam, okay. Well, that should give the very early doors a bit of help down there. Okay, so we've got Axis representation all over the world now. So if we look at the diplomatic map mode, we've made real inroads in here. We're going to make inroads in Scandinavia eventually. We've made inroads kind of into Asia, which is good. And then in South America, we've made pretty big gains by gaining the 2 major powers down there. I don't think we're going to be able to get Mexico, but we can at least keep them out of the Allies for a little bit, which is good. Now, a lot of the countries are scared of Japan, it seems like, but, you know, a lot of them as well are pretty miffed about the Soviets and the UK. So, that is something as well that is quite good. Like, okay, Belgium sees us as the biggest threat. That's a shame. How about anyone else? Soviets? Yeah, so there's a lot of fear of the Soviets, but like a couple of countries that are now next to us now fear us. What about France? Okay, Germany. But Japan for the UK, so we're still flying under the radar a little bit. And I see that Spain is building up quite nicely, which is good. Okay, so infantry radio communication, yeah. 1940. Okay, and there are some planes and things that we need to build up relatively soon. We just need an army good enough to deal with Poland and with France. Then we get a little bit of time to think about what we want to do, because we can definitely help Italy deal with the Middle East. There is a definitive opportunity to do that. And Yemen's drifting towards the Comintern. Okay. Odd, but sure. Okay, so Yugoslavia, these guys. Okay, so we've got some countries and things that are slowly coming to us. And they're drifting back Comintern. It's annoying because they were pretty close. Yeah, and I see some more like plane related text coming in our direction. Okay, yeah. Okay, decryption machine, sure. And the carrier ones are going. So another mountain unit's going to be done, so a couple more over the next couple of months. That'll build that up. Some of these light infantry units will be up and running as well soon. And then want to build them out when the time comes. So 5,000 supplies, that's fine. 5,000 metal's quite steep, but we'll make it work. 5,000 energy, okay. 500 rares, that'll be fine. Gain some industry. Expand the railroads, manufacturing, capitals. Okay. That's the build-up that we wanted. And we're now up to 57% of the production queue, which is doing a little bit more of the industry again. Still a load of subs that will need to be done at some point. And some panzers ready. we're building up that news and politics. Oh, and I forgot about, very silly of me to forget about getting Ireland over towards us. Ah, Taiwan Strait. That's good. That gets us a few extra bonuses, right? Okay, artillery unit down there, that's good. Okay. This looks like a real slog over here in China, it must be said. And I've just seen the Greater Deutschland. Ah, very high popularity again. That's good. But still not 10. But direct fire finished, so that's good. Considering what shits we've been, taking over some of their country, Czechoslovakia desperately want to trade with us. Which, I mean, if you want a sad indictment, that's a sad indictment. Okay. Now, what we can do is we can start figuring what we want to do with those units that I've been building, changing into light infantry, because I would like to give them infantry tanks and then make them kind of fortress bustery type units with some railway artillery as well and the like. That will be the game plan. Okay. And aerial mines, sure. And then we're going to want to get some planes relatively soon. Supercharger and bombing site. Okay, and then we're back around to submarine tech, where there's a load of 1938 level techs to get. And we are now losing a little bit on the old metal front, which is a shame. I mean, it's not a huge loss by any means, and we can halve it immediately by cancelling a metal trade. Or two. So that's only 3 a day, that's fine. And I think I saw just an industry efficiency one come online, so pilot training, bombing site. So, submarine engines. Submarine support. Yeah, that's fine. The support engines is good. Okay, yeah. So, the mountain units are going to be used in mountainous areas. Now, mountainous areas wise, you've got Norway and like Sweden, which is going to be big on that thing. Jungle terrain. Now, I don't know what the modifiers look like for jungle for our units. So I don't know what will be best placed, but like yeah, the light infantry are actually best placed for the jungle environment. So the mountain infantry I have being built will be dedicated towards kind of the Balkans and Norway. Or Turkey even, actually, is probably the best place for them, thinking about it, because Norway won't be a difficult grab once we put our naval task forces to the, to the job, I think, and our air base forces. But if we send our mountain units to Turkey, we send some light infantry corps to, yeah, because we got, so two groups of 8 units, I think, to Brazil. Then we take the armor that I'm building, these armored units, and we send them to Saudi Arabia. We send the mountain units, maybe bar 1 or 2 units, or in fact all of them, we send them to Turkey. And then yeah, with the remaining light infantry that we have being built, we can send, so we're going to send 8 of you. What kind of you? Yeah, so we could send 12 units in total to Brazil. Could keep kind of 6 to 8 units in Saudi Arabia, and then all of our mountain units over here. That would be, I think, a relatively good mix of units in that case. And there goes the high popularity immediately. And yeah, we're turning a positive now. Okay, good. So you're for the camp gripper. You're going to be one of those as well. Okay, and you're going to be done November 9th. So yeah, overall, don't think it's the end of the world. And we can take another experienced veteran unit here. So that's 4 now. And then I can use the U division for 1. And the first Vienna award. So gain Slovakia as a puppet. Some Panzer HQs and the like. Take them off. Military police. Okay, and the warhead, yeah, fusing, that's good. Choose our puppets focus. Let's do army for them. And then, yeah, we're losing 6 a day now. But, I think we just picked up a puppet stockpile. Because, yeah, that just jumped up massively. So that's good. Special forces going there. Paratroopers, both of those are very good. Could have some uses. Yep, some ones here. Couple there. That's 5, so there's another 2 left. And battlecruiser armor thickness. Okay, so we've got quite a little army setup going on here, and we're going to put a little bit more into here. Going to can off that for a minute. We just want to get it below 5. Nationalize the private sector. Poland's mobilizing. Join the Allies. That afraid of us they are. Das ist nicht gut. I mean, they've got nothing to be afraid of. We're a very peaceful planet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and we're doing 70% of the production queue now. A lot of submarines and things that will be due out in like May time. Got some resources that will be due done as well, so that's good. And yeah, that's fine. If all the ones to getting the fuel tapped would be the one I'd be least worried about. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Portugal's mobilizing, and there we go. We're under the 5% mark. So we have taken over pretty much all of Europe. Now, you know, Romania and Yugoslavia are still holds out. You know, Albania is still not taken. Greece kind of is heading in our way. They're still social democratic, the bloody Swedes. But yeah, we've got a pretty decent handle on this now, I think. So you might rejoin me in 1939. I might just go ahead a little bit, and because I've got a bit of organisational stuff to do relatively soon. But thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you next episode of Hearts of Iron 3. Thanks again. Bye bye.